Ladies and gentlemen, big news. There's drama abroad. And streamers like myself are one step closer to being president of the world, just like Ludwig wants Mr. Beast to be. And I'm saying that because Elon Musk replied to Hasan, and they're going to be beefing. And we're going to go through it. You might think, what the hell? What are you talking about? What's going on here? It all has to do with Assassin's Creed and a man named Grums, who I believe used to work at Blizzard. Fact check me on this one, true patriots, and stole breast milk out of a public refrigerator. Is this a real story? That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Don't say, wait, he's so based. No, not based. Blizzard employee steals breast milk. Allegedly. Nursing Activision Blizzard employees say their breast milk kept getting stolen. Maybe it wasn't him. Maybe it wasn't Grums, but someone was stealing breast milk. And let's just say the breast milk was safe after he got let go. Am I right? Repeatedly stolen, by the way. And he had a milk mustache, I'll tell you. Grums, I think, fucking sucks. Can I say, have we been out of the intro? Can I use the F word flippantly here? I think Grums fucking sucks. He seems like a loser asshole who's trying to fight the culture war on the internet because games are woke now because there's black people and women. And I've also muted Grums, which means I'm gonna have to go through and unmute all of these as we explain what is happening here. But this started with Hasan tweeting that he had a sponsored stream for the new Assassin's Creed. Grums said, "You can tell a lot about Ubisoft." He shouldn't actually have a cool... Grums would probably sound like, "You could tell a lot about Ubisoft at Ubisoft with how much money they're throwing at terrorist platforming streamers." That's probably a good Grums voice. Taking a screenshot of Hasan's sponsored tweet and saying that. Elon Musk immediately replies to this. Elon Musk, head of Doge. Elon trying to take all the money out of the US government. Elon give tax breaks to billionaires. Musk is having more than enough time during his day to tweet at Grums about Hasan, saying Hasan is a fraud. Sellout would be more accurate. Objectively, he is promoting a terrible game just for the money.
Damn it.
Anti-capitalist my butt. Hasan promos are not cheap. I actually fucking love this voice now. It makes me want to read more Grums tweets just because I feel like I'm having fun with it. Which is already crazy. One, who the fuck is Grums? Who gives a shit? Hasan is a streamer. He got paid by the dev to promote the game. I think Hasan likes these kinds of games. He's played like Ghost of Tsushima and other games like this in the past. And Hasan is a huge fucking weeb. I mean, this outfit was not for the game. He just likes to dress like this because he's a fucking dork, man. I've met him in real life. He's a goddamn dork. There's nothing wrong with that. He's a big buff dork. And so he's getting paid to play the game from Ubisoft. All is fine with the world until Elon Musk and Grums jump in. And what's really ridiculous about this is if I had to pick two people in the world who I think should have less of a say in video game culture, what makes a good video game, what makes a good gamer, what makes a game woke, unwoke, 10 out of 10, it would probably be Elon pays people to power level him in Diablo and Path of Exile Musk, and Grums, I only want fucking Nazis in my games, Grums. So I would imply that he's going against things he likes, and this is the complete opposite. Yeah, he loves weeb shit, and he loves playing video games. This is the least sellout thing Hasan has ever done. I actually don't think Hasan has sold out very much at all, if I think about it. But it's not like I'm like a fervent Hasan viewer. I only see the things that hit the mainstream. That ratio is unreal. This is absolutely eviscerating a man who owns the platform. You know how those alt-right accounts use like, Ben Shapiro eviscerates college student live on stream? That's actually what happened with the Assassin's Creed account on Elon Musk's platform. Ay, ay, ay. Is that what the guy playing your Path of Exile 2 account told you? Holy shit, dude. 634,000 likes, 68,000 retweets. You can't even buy enough bots on your own platform to fight this. I don't even play Assassin's Creed games. I haven't since like Assassin's Creed 2. And maybe they're good, maybe they're not. Who gives a shit? But this roast was unbelievable. After that ratio, do you think it's more respectable to reply back or hold the L and not respond? I can't think of a single time where Elon Musk has fucking like burned someone, has really hit him with a zinger on the platform. You know what I mean? So I don't think that I am doing the same calculus that Elon Musk is doing, because for me, it's like, dude, don't reply. You've been roasted. Your pants have been pulled down in front of the world. Just stop. Just leave. This is truly like Kendrick Drake. Maybe worse, because there were people out there who were like, no, Drake's songs were good, man. It'd be very hard to defend Elon Musk with this kind of absolute burn. He's a fucking fake gamer, dude. He's not even a real, and using the word fake gamer is so like fucking Gamergate coded. I've spent so long being like, well, there's no such thing as a fake gamer. If you play games, you're a gamer. But it's like, no, actually, Elon Musk is truly a fake gamer. He doesn't even play the games. He pays people to play the games and tweets out screenshots of it. It's fucking crazy, man. Why is he doing things like this? This bitch literally paid someone to power level his character in Poe 2? Lamau. What do you mean I'm a fraud? Elon, I challenge you to a duel in Elden Ring. I will cook your fat rolling ass. Do you guys remember the Elon Musk tweet about Elden Ring? He had like the weirdest gear in the world equipped. He was doing like a mage build, but he had 500 weight. It was fucking crazy, dude. I would love to see Elon Musk play Hasan in almost any game. And the crazy thing, Hasan's bad at video games. He's bad. Sorry, is anyone? He's bad. He's not good. He's not good at video games. But I would pick him 100 times out of 100. Dude, it's like any normie would beat Elon Musk because Elon Musk isn't a gamer. He's a fake gamer, man. Sorry, we skipped over Asmongold's response. What would Ja Rule say about this?
Yeah, he is doing it for the money, right? I mean, like, and I have no problem with people doing things.
Oh, he's talking about Hasan taking the sponsorship. Yeah, he's doing it for the money. He's a streamer taking a stream sponsorship.
Things for money. There's nothing wrong with doing things for money. I think the reason why people criticize Hasan for doing things for money is that he's a big advocate of, like, you know, socialist policies and everything. And there is, and I'm not even agreeing with this, right? Like, if he wants to buy a nice house and live in a nice house, that's great. Good for him. And I don't even think there's a huge dissonance there. But
wait,
at a very, very face value to an average person, when you see a guy that talks all the time about how society is unfair, about how wealth inequality is a big issue, and complains and is a big socialist, and this is a person that lives in a multi-million-dollar house, has tons of designer clothes, wears tons of jewelry, and lives a luxury celebrity lifestyle, there is going to be a lot of dissonance there, and that's a really tough pill to swallow for an average person. And
thought experiment. Wait. Actual thought experiment. We are going to, I guess we can't, abstract out all the things that Hasan has done to promote socialist policies, or interview people on stream that maybe promote his ideals, or give money to unions, or use only union labor for his merch and stuff like that. It feels to me like it would take 1 second, because we're using this average person argument, but truly 1 second. If you are not just like listening to propaganda, to realize that you can use your money to do those things and also use your money on stuff. Because I believe the argument Asmongold is making, the argument's the wrong word. I believe like the point Asmongold is driving at here is that someone like him who lives in squalor is not the right word. Someone like him who like lives in filth could be perceived as more aligned with the kind of people that are have-nots that Hasan advocates for. And so the question is, like, would you rather have a person who likes designer clothes and lives in a big house but uses that money and platform to promote ideals that they believe in? Or someone that looks like they are a part of the struggle and has the money and just doesn't buy nice things? It feels like if you abstract the veneer of like what you just see in 1 second, it's very easy to see that one of them is doing things for this group of people. And so the argument of like, I can see why the average person would think this is like, yeah, so then let's explain. Let's explain why this doesn't actually make that much sense. And that's the value that we have of people like doing commentary on the internet.
hopefully,
it's kind of like a fake argument. It's like, yeah, I can't understand how the average person would think that. Here's why it is untrue. The next thing needs to be, here's why it is untrue, right?
Sure, he'll see this. Hopefully, he understands, I get where you're coming from. I understand it. But at the same time, you have to look at it from the point of view of just your average Joe. Your average Joe sees that and he says, well, if he thinks this, why does he live like this? And I'm sorry. And again, I've defended him with this stuff. Houses in LA are really fucking expensive. I
Facts, brother.
know that. I looked at them. They're expensive. Same as Austin. I looked at houses in Austin. It's crazy expensive. So somebody tells me he gets a $2.7-3 million house. I know what that is in Austin. I've looked at them. It's not a massive house. It's not a huge mansion in some cases. But at the same time, that's not going to...
He does kind of sound like Jerry Seinfeld.
Some guy that lives in Wichita or like fucking, bumfuck Mississippi, they see $2.7 million house. They're thinking about like, I don't know, the White House or something, right? Like a massive mansion. So his house is nice as fuck though. Well, I don't know, right?
Dude, that is so funny. funny. It's like, yeah, these dumb fuck idiots out there could think this. And then one of those dumb fuck idiots in his chat is like, but the house is really nice. Hello? Have a little bit of fucking understanding about the situation. Chatter, you just roasted yourself. What the fuck? That's unbelievable. The end of this clip is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. That, holy shit. I'm glad we found this.
Some guy that lives in Wichita or like fucking, bumfuck Mississippi.
Oh, bumfuck. Sorry, I thought he said dumb fuck. I apologize.
His house is nice as fuck though. Well, I don't know.
That is so funny. Dude, it's fucking talking to rats. What is happening here? How can you watch that and say that? That's crazy. That is crazy talk. You're not engaging with the streamer. What are you even watching? I have no idea what he goes on to say. It would be very reasonable. I actually think that everything he said here is reasonable, but it is your job when fighting misinformation, because that's what he's talking about. He's saying like, yeah, this is misinformation, right? These houses are not actually that expensive. And I think it is okay if he chooses to buy those things. So the thing that we are talking about is not actually a real issue, but by not addressing it, you allow it to continue building. And so people like Grums and Elon Musk can continue gaslighting these people about someone like Hasan, who's just trying to do a sponsored stream for a game that I think he likes. Asman has said nothing incorrect here. He just has to take the next step for people. I think personally, if he believes what he's saying, which he should because it is true, he has a duty to extrapolate on it, right? To be like, and here's why it's a little unfair. Maybe he doesn't think it's unfair. It feels weird to be like, yeah, they're wrong, and not say what is right. What is this? Assassin's Creed Shadows isn't the hit Ubisoft desperately needs, analyst says. Our game is out. Holy shit, man. When did Assassin's Creed get hands? What the hell happened here? They're fucking blasting their asses, dude. The median home price in Los Angeles is currently around $900,000. Can I say something crazy here? Hasan could have bought a $5 million house. I don't give a shit. Try and understand this as if it's not coming from someone who is a streamer. Because I think it would be very easy to hear what I am about to say and go, well, yeah, of course the fucking streamer thinks that. There are very few people in the world that are lucky enough to mostly exploit only their own labor and not like the labor of other people, or are exploited by other people. We're talking like a lot of times recording artists, professional athletes, streamers. And so the fact that he does that he can stream for like 16 hours every day, and there's just a simple connection, his viewers to him, with a little bit of Twitch in between, but you can't stop that, right? He can use his money on whatever he wants. And I think it's really cool that he uses his platform and his money to promote policies that I would be in favor of. Sometimes, not always, but most of the time in favor of. And so he can buy whatever house he wants. I don't want him to use his money to fucking do that thing where you fly a helicopter above hogs in Texas and shoot him with a 50 cal. Like, there's some ways I wouldn't want him to spend his money. But if he wants to buy like a nice car, SUC wants to buy a McLaren, do whatever the fuck you want, brother. It's your money. You got tax, right? We're not using tax havens. As long as Hasan isn't in the Panama Papers, he can buy whatever the hell he wants. I think it's great. Now, it's not that streamers are completely using their own label. Like, most streamers have editors, and some streamers, myself included, abuse those editors. Yeah, we steal their goddamn value. I think it's better for him to buy a nice house and also like give money to charity and promote ideals he believes in than for him to like buy a cheap house and be like fucking Mother Teresa-esque. I just don't get it. I don't get it. If the argument is he doesn't like capitalism but profits from it is crazy because the world is capitalistic, he can't just create his own society because that's a cult. He's doing as much as he can under the system that the current modern world works in my opinion. This is where people on the internet would kind of come at you. It's like, is he doing as much as he could be doing? Couldn't he not buy a nice house and use that money for other things? And that's when you get dragged down into an argument that truly does not fucking matter. It's like, is he doing anything? Great. Is he harming anyone? No. Then what are we even talking about here, right? Hasan is not telling people to not make money. He is not telling people to do these things. He's telling them that he believes this is the best economic system for equity in America and that he will promote that. He will talk about that. He will talk to candidates who promote those ideas, and he will try to utilize that kind of labor when it comes to his business and his brand. People who do nothing see someone doing 75% and says they aren't good enough. Yeah, it's just quite weird. Quite weird, man. Especially, and this is where like the tie into Elon Musk comes. It's like, wait, we're cutting funds for veterans care so that we can give tax breaks to billionaires, and you're out here tweeting that Hasan's a fraud because he's taking a fucking Ubisoft deal? What are we doing? We are so far apart in in being aligned on what is important to like be mad about, that I don't think that we can like meet in the middle to argue it. I think arguing about this Ubisoft thing is fucking stupid and pointless, and then we should ignore. It's the reason why I have the man muted, because he's valueless to society. Just get rid of it. Don't even think about it, man. I can be mad at both at the same time. You can, but I think that like we have someone who is actively ransacking our government so that they can give tax cuts to billionaires. And that's what we should be more worried about. We should not be worried about woke game. And Elon Musk has also like dipped out of so many things he was challenged to. Remember when Elon Musk was going to fight Mark Zuckerberg? Back when we thought Mark Zuckerberg maybe didn't fucking suck, and then he just didn't do it. And then remember when he was going to go on the Daily Show, but he's like, no, they're going to edit me to look like an asshole. Not hard, by the way. And then Jon Stewart was like, no, dude, we'll just actually not edit anything. We'll put it out completely unedited. And he still didn't do it. He's a loser, man. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. If Elon isn't chicken shit, he'll come on the stream. We all know he won't. He ducked Mark Zuckerberg. He ran away from, same bestie. He ducked Mark Zuckerberg. He ran away from Jon Stewart, and now he's ducking a Twitch streamer. Yeah. Hasan blocked Elon after challenging him to fight me in Elden Ring. That's why he's saying no, that he blocked him earlier. He didn't block him here. And then just to make sure that I'm not lying, I don't want to get sued, Grums may or may not have stolen breast milk when he worked at Blizzard, but we cannot prove it. I cannot say this strong enough. We cannot prove that Grums was the person who went to the fridge at Blizzard and stole the breast milk consistently. Cannot prove that. Pirate Software said him and Grums always did a cheers with the breast milk. Dude, that's so funny. +2.